energy.
It's another cloudy start to the day. At least in Toronto, we are closely watching the back edge of that overcast sky, and I do expect increasing amounts of sunshine later today. You can see it right here, the west end of the GTA. It's still completely clear in London, up towards Stratford, into Owen Sound, Sudbury, even North Bay getting into some sunshine. Unlikely to get too much sun in Ottawa and Montreal as the overcast conditions persist for another day. And yes, it is still cool, although not quite as chilly as yesterday. And the big difference is less north wind, and we're already seeing where the sun is out a big change from yesterday at noon, 5 to 6 degrees warmer than well, what we had yesterday, if that makes any sense. Okay, here's the wind. Not a lot of it, 5 to 15 kilometers per hour. Our Futurecast model does still have some clouds holding, especially near Lake Ontario. I think it's underdone. It's not picking up on everything. 18 in Ottawa, 21 in Montreal, 20 for London, and 22 down in Windsor. Today is that transition day. As we go into Wednesday, we're going to see more sunshine everywhere, and the temperature continues its warming trend. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
For the second.
Still waiting for that sunshine in Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal. It is a long time coming. We had a few breaks late yesterday, still waiting on those, and I do think they will occur as the day progresses and that wind starts to switch more from a southerly direction, so it won't be as cool tonight as it was last night, 12 degrees under partly cloudy skies. There is a threat of thunderstorms, but not until Thursday across southern Ontario, and then more likely Thursday night and Friday in Quebec. 18 degrees currently in Quebec City, 14 in Winnipeg, 15 Saskatoon, 8 in Whitehorse, and 13 in Vancouver, where it is only 9 a.m. As far as our satellite picture, you may not even notice that there's cloud here because it's such a low cloud deck. It doesn't really get picked up. It just thinks that this is land. That's because we're using infrared satellite imagery. If you switch over to the visible, you definitely see where it is cloudy and where the sky is sunny. So as we go through the rest of today, look what happens. Our Futurecast model does bring increasing amounts of sunshine, and then overnight tonight, a few high clouds moving in. Wednesday, we are in for a treat as far as temperature and low humidity. Thursday, it starts to get a bit muggy, and that could spell trouble. Late in the day, a cold front comes across. Still too early to tell, but some of these storms could be on the strong to severe side. It is something we are watching for later this week as the temperature peaks on Thursday at 28 with a humidex of 32. 22 Friday, 23 on Saturday, and then warming back up next week. Some of the mildest or even hottest weather we have seen so far this year, hitting 30 in Toronto on Tuesday, and in Montreal we could get as high as 32 with a humidex of 37. So we have summer on the way, and you're going to feel it this week as well. Thursday 29 before a brief cool down to start the upcoming weekend. And that is a check on your forecast. Candace?
Alrighty.
Slowly returning to seasonal. Will sunshine return with it? Here's Bill with a first look at the local forecast. How you doing, Bill?
Pretty good. Yeah, we had a couple breaks in the cloud today, but for not for very long. That trough we thought would bring us a mix of sun and cloud was a little stronger, and so we saw a little more cloud today than expected. No real showers, though, barely a trace through the overnight. We are looking at better conditions tomorrow, and that slow and subtle southerly flow, 10 to 20 kilometers per hour tonight and through the day tomorrow, is going to help to bring very gradually those temperatures up. We'll get a high of 20 degrees tomorrow, down to 11 tonight and partly cloudy, and then tomorrow a mix of sun and cloud as we hit 20 degrees in Kingston, maybe a little warmer throughout other parts of eastern Ontario, but the seasonal norm right now for a daytime high is 23 for Kingston, so still below normal. Don't you worry, that will all change very soon as we see the chance of showers and very strong warm fronts moving through. I'll have details for you in just a moment.
First Weather is brought to you by Aubin Windows and Doors. For premium products, award-winning service, and professional installations, visit aubin.com.
Weather is brought to you by your locally owned Midas in Belleville, Brockville, and Kingston. With the industry's best warranties and over 1,000 five-star reviews, come and experience the Midas difference.
A little cloudy out there now. We're going to see that break up overnight, partly cloudy, and then hoping for some sunshine tomorrow. Mix of sun and cloud expected. You may get some cloudy periods, but we will get our share of sunshine too. There's a tiny, tiny probability of a shower through the morning, but it is small, and so we're not bothering to put it on our forecast boards. Anything you do see in our future cast will likely be virga, which means a rain that will sort of evaporate before it reaches the ground. Showers for Thursday, yes, but not till the afternoon. You might actually get a nice start to your Thursday with some sunshine. Warmer too. A couple warm fronts pushing that temperature up. Showers will end Friday. Then we'll see things clear up. Seasonal conditions Friday, and then fantastic Father's Day weekend ahead. Very nice conditions expected for the whole weekend and right into the start of the work week as well. 15 for a high in Belleville and Kingston today, when we should be hitting 23. That is the seasonal norm for a daytime high. So we're still on the low side, and it's thanks to all that cloud cover. We thought maybe we'd get like a 17, 18 today, but that trough created a little more cloud than expected. 12 Brockville, 16 in Smiths Falls and Ottawa. We had a 17 in Peterborough and Oshawa, and an 18 in Toronto today. So they're starting to already see that near 20, and we'll get there. Southerly winds moving at 15 kilometers per hour reported at Norman Rogers at the top of the hour. And we're still looking at mostly cloudy conditions at this hour, but we're hoping to see that thin out through the evening and overnight. Just a trace, barely a trace of a shower in the last 24 hours, and we've gained a couple more minutes of daylight as well. So here's the high pressure that tried, it really did, tried to give you some sunshine today. However, that trough right there really brought in some cloud cover, and so the troughing is now moving out of the way. This high pressure area in the south is the ridge that's going to be bringing you some sunshine, at the very least a mix of sun and cloud tomorrow. But because it's positioned in the south, we're getting a stronger push from the south. It'll be about 10 to 20 through the day, but it's going to pick up as these two lows move through, and so along with cloud, moisture, we're going to see temperatures climb. I'm going to get a little on the muggy side, a little hot and sticky thanks to this push out of the south as this double low moves through, bringing the chance of showers and maybe even the risk of thunderstorms. Whenever you get a lot of that warm, moist air on the surface, followed by a cold front, and that's just usually the way they work in our area. First the warm front, then the cold front. You can get some very turbulent weather. Severe in potential. So there's the cloud cover we're looking at now. We see it thinning out overnight, and there's that very small probability of a shower through the morning. Like it's like 20 to 30% probability, not a big factor. A lot of this, like I mentioned earlier, virga, which means it may actually evaporate before it hits the floor, the ground. Thursday afternoon, we start to see that probability of showers moving in, but it moves through rather quickly. Thursday, that was the warm front. It's Thursday night into Friday morning that we see the stronger weather, that risk of thunderstorms pushing through. Belleville, a high of 22 and a mix of sun and cloud tomorrow, and very high UV index. Thursday, a high 25, a mix of sun and cloud, and we see that 40% chance of showers through the afternoon, likely to climb to a good 60-70% probability overnight. Friday, a high 23 and a mix of sun and cloud. Brockville up to 22 tomorrow, cloudy with sunny periods, and Thursday a high 26, a mix of sun and cloud. You've got a small chance of showers, even a risk of thunderstorms through the afternoon, and then that probability increases overnight. Friday, though, it's back to a mix of sun and cloud and a high of 22. Smiths Falls looking at a high of 22 tomorrow, cloudy with sunny periods. Thursday, it's a high 25, mostly cloudy, and a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms late afternoon. That climbs to 70% overnight with a risk of thunderstorms, but we hope to see it clear early in the morning. A mix of sun and cloud Friday, high of 21. And Kingston, your forecast up to 20 degrees tomorrow, a mix of sun and cloud, and a very high UV index. You could burn within 10 to 15 minutes if you don't cover up. Thursday, it's a mix of sun and cloud to start, but we will get into the chance of showers showers and thunderstorms later in the day. More so through the evening. We see that probability increasing. Friday, a mix of sun and cloud, a high 22, up to 21 on Saturday, and sunny skies, 22 for a high Sunday, and a mix of sun and cloud. Not a bad Father's Day. Monday, it's a high 25. Temperatures start to climb further with a mix of sun and cloud. 27 Celsius on Tuesday with a mix of sun and cloud, and you want to bet it's going to be feeling like the low 30s as the humidity climbs along with those temperatures. Now your weather wallpaper. Jen Allen of Napanee on a recent visit to Springside Park in Napanee caught this great blue heron in flight against that very bubbly river in the background. Yeah, love that whitewater background. Looks great. Wonderful picture, Jen. Thanks for sharing. If you've got photos, send them to us at submissions@ckwstv.com. Let's see if I can arrange. Can I get the wings? There we go. I got some wings.
You did pretty good there, Bill.
Okay.
Active weather then coming this way, but you're timing it right because, as you mentioned, it's going to be a pretty nice weekend.
Yeah, we're going to get it out of the way. We've got a great Father's Day weekend. Yeah.
Okay, we'll look for your 10-day outlook a little bit later. Thank you, Bill. Mike, the countdown to summer is underway in Bill's 10-day outlook.
Yes, it's on the way, and it's going to warm up too. Tomorrow, a high of 20, which is below normal, but we'll hit that seasonal high on Thursday with a high of 23, mix of sun and cloud, and that cloud will increase through the afternoon. That chance of showers and risk of thunderstorms moving in late in the day, and probably ending in the morning. Friday, a mix of sun and cloud. Saturday, lots of sunshine, a high 21. We hit 22 on Sunday, and a mix of sun and cloud. More sunshine Monday, and those temperatures start to climb by Tuesday, as high as 27 with a mix of sun and cloud. More of the same on Wednesday, the 28 degrees. We look at summer arrives Thursday with a high of 27. You want to bet by then it's going to feel like low to mid 30s, the humidity climbing along with the temperatures. We get to the boiling point on Friday with a high of 26, that chance of showers and risk of thunderstorms moving in.
So if you like that kind of weather, that's what you're going to get this time next week, right? We'll be right in the thick of it again. We'll be right back.
Your long range.
Brought to you by your locally owned Midas of Eastern Ontario, with lifetime guarantees on brakes, suspension, exhaust, and now on tires. Come and experience the Midas difference.
Still quite a bit of cloud out there. We're hoping to see that break up tonight, overnight, and get to some sunshine. Yes, we did get a couple sunny periods today, but for the most part it was cloudy. And those temperatures haven't really climbed yet either. Only up to 15 today, 12 in Brockville, 16 in Smiths Falls and Ottawa. We had 17 in Peterborough and Oshawa, and 18 in Toronto today. Those temperatures are going to come up. 11 overnight, partly cloudy skies, southwest winds 10 to 20 kilometers per hour, and a high of 20 tomorrow, so a little better. The southwest winds continue 10 to 20 k, and a very high UV index. Enjoy that mix of sun and cloud. More sunshine to come, but we do have some showers developing and a big rise in temperatures. Details in just a moment.
You're watching CKWS News at 11.
Quite a bit of cloud through the morning, but we got to some partly cloudy skies through the afternoon, some sunny periods showing up, and we'll probably see a little more sunshine tomorrow thanks to these areas of high pressure that are pushing in with a nice ridge. Temperatures coming up a little bit too, this high in the south, pushing some warmer air our way, and so we'll probably get up a little closer to seasonal, maybe at 20 tomorrow, but you should be hitting 23 now. We do have some more low pressure in the west pushing through. This is likely to bring you some showers. A nice start to your Thursday. You've got some sunshine tomorrow and a nice start to your Thursday. However, this double low moving through going to bring temperatures up, humidity up, and we're going to see some showers developing Thursday afternoon, maybe through the evening in Brockville, Smiths Falls, but Belleville, Kingston, you could see it by late afternoon. And that could continue through your Friday. The nice thing is it's likely to end before we roll into the weekend. Belleville, a high of 22 and a mix of sun and cloud. Tomorrow, very high UV index. A high of 25 on Thursday with a mix of sun and cloud, and a 40% chance of showers through the afternoon. That'll jump to 60% overnight. Friday, a high 23 and a mix of sun and cloud. Brockville up to 22 tomorrow, mostly cloudy. You'll get some sunny periods. Thursday, it's a high 26, a chance of showers and 30% probability. And Friday, it looks like a high of 22 and a mix of sun and cloud. Smiths Falls rising to 22 tomorrow. Mostly cloudy conditions. For Thursday, it's a high of 26. Cloudy with sunny periods and a 30% chance of showers. That'll jump to 70% probability overnight. Friday, a high 22 and back to a mix of sun and cloud. Kingston, your forecast. Partly cloudy skies tonight, and again we'll have a mix of sun and cloud tomorrow. A high of 20 degrees and a very high UV index. Thursday, a high 24 and a mix of sun and cloud. We've got that chance of showers, even a risk of thunderstorms late in the day. About 30 to 40% through the afternoon, but that climbs to 60% in the evening. Friday, a high 22, mix of sun and cloud, and Saturday, sunny with a high 22. Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud, rising to 23, which is the seasonal norm now. 26 will be your high Monday with a mix of sun and cloud. More of the same Tuesday and a high of 28.